Peace, man. It's your boy Lust Gaming. Thanks for tuning in to the channel. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. I just want to give a couple quick thoughts on nodes and a lot of the nodes that's going on with the Web3 projects. Why everybody using the nodes, right? And I'm gonna try to make this one fast, like I make most of them. uh, So boom, everybody know about the Gala node, right? Pretty popular. They selling for like $100,000 right now. Um, I think they sold 40. Well, I don't know. I think it was some like 15,000 was set back or something like that. So like 30,000. They sold like 30,000, maybe 30,000 plus nodes. A lot of nodes made a lot of money, right? So then pops up Miria, right? Miria, same model pretty much as Gala. They doing a node thing, right? Playable, same exact model pretty much. They doing a node thing. Vulcan Force, I'm pretty sure. Well, they're on Elysium, and Elysium has a node network. I'm pretty sure Vulcan Force is coming out with game specific nodes also. Um, Splinterlands has nodes, and what I wanted to talk about for a second was Cornucopias, because Cornucopias actually has a node sale that's live right now, and the price is way lower than any other node price that has been sold that I know about thus far. I think that the price right now is around $315. They started off at like 275 bucks. They like 315 right now. There is a increasing price tier, so they sell a set amount at a certain price tier, and then the price will increase. I think they said that they might the highest that it'll go is $400, right? Which is cool. I think they learn from a lot of the mistakes of these other projects, right, with the high price nodes. Um, Theta is another project. It's not a gaming project, but they are a video streaming project, pretty much for gamers. With any kind of streaming. But they are a Web3 streaming platform. They got their own token and they utilize nodes. And with their nodes, you can download the node and you can stream from the node directly to their platform. Which is pretty cool, right? Um, so the question is like, why is everybody doing the node thing, right? And remember in this video, I pulled up this video, right? This is not the video. This is This is a video of Bitbender playing Last Expedition, and he mentioned that they were able to do that using a Last Expedition node, right? So, and this is him. He mentions it. He's saying, "Well, just let's take a peek." Okay.
I just decided to reboot because I could not get that YouTube video to stop playing.
That's so weird.
It's so weird.
Okay. So we're on hopping back into shooters node.
Yeah, it might be a little bit weird because you jumped out, but we'll see what happens.
So weird.
It's so weird.
Okay. So we're on hopping back into shooters node.
Yeah, it might be a little bit weird because you jumped out, but we'll see what happens.
Okay, so that's a clip, and he actually mentions using other people's node. He's done it quite a few times. If you're into the community, you probably heard that. Um, which is really awesome. So we got Theta using nodes to stream video. We got Gala Games using nodes to stream gameplay. Yeah, stream gameplay, right? Uh, there's one more video that I gotta pull up.
Now a working product of will be, we're not sure what we're going to call it yet, but it's a file node, so it's a copy file node, And the way that will work is what we've seen at the moment is when people get the game takes, depending on your network and your hardware, can take 45 minutes to an hour to download, and sometimes you have to retry it. For some people, they're very lucky it comes down first time, but it all comes from one central location. And over time, as the game grows to, say, it's only 17 gigabytes at the moment, but as it grows to 30, 40, 50, all the way up to 100 gigabytes, and the number of people accessing that same location, we've known from the start that that's just not sustainable and scalable. So the first use case and the first real use for the node that we've been working on is the file node. So this will either be something that we build into the launcher as kind of like the client, or it'll be another standalone application. When a new version of the game comes up, the node itself, so the launcher, kind of like the client node itself, will reach out, and there will be thousands, hopefully, player-owned, user-owned run nodes around the world, decentralized nodes. It will know which ones are online. It will reach down and it'll pull down little chunks of that game from all these different locations in parallel, bring them all down, and then put the game back together, hopefully seamless. So on current tests at the moment, by me just downloading, so I'm in the UK, by me downloading from America, which is quite a long way to come. So yep. We've only had a few nodes active at the moment. I've been able to download the game in roughly 5 to 6 minutes, and then put it together in another minute. So that's seven minutes, and that I think that connected to 10 different nodes at once. So in the future, nodes, because they will be all around the world, we will have a matchmaking algorithm that will pair you closer to your node.
It's pretty much the gist of it, right? I'm guessing a very similar thing is happening with all of the nodes, so to speak, right? They're using them to offload a bunch of work to other sources, which is awesome, because what I think it does, and the guy Jason Bitbender Brink, he he did allude to it when he was speaking about it a few weeks back, maybe even a month. But he was basically saying that with the node system, they would be able to save people a lot of money on hosting fees, right? Which is awesome. Like, if you're a game developer, hosting fees, they add up. It costs a lot of money. So if you could use a node system to make that a lot cheaper, a lot of people are going to do it. And I was even I was just googling stuff. You know how I Google stuff. But I might have lost it. Oh, I did not. Here we go, right here. I was just curious, right, about about how much money a game studio like Epic Games, Fortnite, how much they spend on hosting fees. And there's no just clear answer, but I googled it and I was looking around. I saw like the price of some of the hosting fees on Amazon. It get pretty expensive, right? So I jumped on a Reddit, and these guys kind of went through it really, really well. I don't know how accurate this is, but they did use the numbers from Amazon, so it's a bunch of guesstimates, but they, give or take, it's possible. I think what they came up with was where is it? Right here. Okay, if each player play 3 games per day on average, they'd be 90 games per month per player for a total of 9 billion unique game sessions divided by 100 players. They put in and they did some pretty good math here, right? But they come up with $35 million a month is possibly what Epic Games could be paying to host Fortnite since it's such a massive game, right? And if they could offload that, like a lot of that work, onto a node system, I'm guessing, right, sometimes in the future, we're gonna have some Fortnite nodes for sale. Um, yeah. But even for smaller companies, from what Gala was saying, they built their layer one blockchain to make other nodes accessible for other projects. Like it's easy for them to spin up nodes for individual projects, which is just awesome, right? Because I think the nodes are doing a lot of work behind the scenes, and it just hasn't kicked all the way in yet, you know. But yeah, I talked about Theta and they nodes. This is with the video streaming, and right, this other project, um which I think will probably have nodes eventually because they well, I'm gonna go through their, well, yeah, I think they did mention the nodes in their white paper, but this is a relatively new project. Well, I don't know how new it is, but I just came up on it. Their Twitter following isn't huge, so but they got some pretty decent looking games. But I really like what they say in their white people, right? So I went to their Twitter, checked their Twitter out, 19.6, almost 20k followers. Couple notable people that I follow. Swift Blockchain, they follow everybody. Ivan on Tech, pretty good dude. Not hip to really. Well, I follow a bunch of people I don't know about, but they got some notable people following them, which is always a good sign. That they're disrupting gaming. Layer 1 and 30 plus playable games. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how true that is about the 30 plus playable games. I looked on here. Operation Satoshi available on Steam. I don't think that's actually available. I looked at it. I think you can sign up for it, but I don't know if you can play it. There's a bunch of them on here that say that you can play, but a lot of them you can't. Right? But they do look decent. Right? They got some nice looking games. But the white paper, right? So here, yeah, I already had it pulled up. Okay, talking about the layer one blockchain. So here, down here, they go into as a game studio. Yeah. But being a fork of Ethereum, we get best features from a mature chain. It can optimize parameters for gaming. We are able to control the gas fees and reward node validators. So they plan on, even mentioned Gala Games here, right? So I'm pretty sure a node sale is going to be coming for Meta XC. This is a newer one, so something to keep your eye out on if you're in the nodes at all. But what I really thought stood out about them is what was really going to set Web3 gaming apart, right? And I think if they could get this right, it'll put them in a really good place. Okay, here we go. I think we down here. Yeah, this is the real part. Okay, this stuff's cool, but everybody does NFT drops. Um, Marketplace transaction fees, how to get their money, license of SDKs, which is awesome. I really like that. They plan to create a setup out of the box solutions or frameworks. So they want a game maker. These will be targeted at all game makers and aim to solve common problems, introduce a standard process for an entire play to earn gaming industry. Sounds like they want to move in the game maker mode, which is awesome because I think that's where a lot of the games are going to. People want to be able to modify the game. They want that type of creativity. They want to be able to do what they want to do. But this is where they really got me at. because this is where I think, because a lot with Web3 gaming is people buying the expensive NFTs, right? But you can't have an economy like what we have now where people just extract. It's all extract, extract, extract. There has to be a consistent inflow of money, man, and this is where the advertising comes in, right? So every game is deployed within the metaverse like Network, Blocktopia, or our own MetaX will be able to leverage advertising opportunities located within the land they reside in. Within the metaverse, games will be able to generate income by offering brands the following: virtual reality billboards, sponsored content in social spaces, product placement in VR games, a new generation of influencers, immersive native ad experiences, right? So I think a lot of companies, even because there's not going to be a cap on it, so small business owners are going to be able to find, like, if they want to advertise in some of these video games, they're going to have that opportunity. All the way to the large people, if you want to, you want your YouTube channel on a billboard inside of a metaverse, it's going to be possible. And that's what really stands out to me about this project, because I haven't really, well, there's like maybe two other ones that are going in that direction, but I don't know if they put it quite like MetaX Seed Games did, right? So that's pretty much all I had, man. I wanted to touch on my thoughts about all the nodes, the Gala nodes, the playable nodes, the Myriad nodes, the Vorken Forge Elysium node, Splinterlands, the Kopi nodes. It's a lot of nodes out there, I do think that they are going to be able to do a lot of good things with those networks. It's just a matter of time, man. So if you're in the nodes, get your node. Somebody's going to be able to use that node in the future. um, yeah, yeah. It's your guy, man. Lust Gaming. What happened over there? What happened over there? What happened there? What just happened? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, we'll put it here. We'll put it here. Put it here. Let me see. I don't know what that was all about. Anyway, that's all I got, man. I wanted to keep this one short. Still went. Anyway, thumb up the video. Subscribe to the chat channel. Lust Gaming, man. Tell me what y'all think about nodes and all of these different nodes and some of the possible use cases for some of these nodes, man. I'm going to end it right there. Thank you for tuning in. Till next time, we out.